Alright, gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 193, episode 43 on our Dwarven Paladin. Let's jump back into it, shall we? Last we left off, we were doing some things in Ashenvale, around Ashtranar. I think now I want to head to the Tower of Althalax, go ahead and get that completed. Get the handful of Stardust while we're over here. Then probably head up here and try and take on Dal Bloodclaw inside that cave. As well as, keep that at about 90, I think. I want to go do Talen's last quest, I think. What do we have over here? Enchanting recipes. I don't really know any vendors in the game that sell, like, blacksmithing patterns. At least none that I can recall off the top of my head. Most of the time when I see patterns, I see tailoring or leatherworking. Those are the main two that I see. And it's just kind of unfortunate that blacksmithing gets left out of it. I feel like I could be wrong. Maybe there's some things that I'm missing or I don't know of, but DM has been updated with the ability to rename features. Oh, well. Cool. Some old elven architecture here. Very cool. I remember seeing this on my rogue, and I don't think I ever figured out who this was, but I wonder if I'll find out on the Alliance side of things. Ilkrid Magthrall. What a name. Alright, oh, we get demons, which means I get to use exorcism again. And I did get another rank in it, I just never replaced it on my bars, so. Right. Let's go ahead and add a sharpening stone to my, my polearm. Eat another goblin devil clam. I really need to remember to get some more sweet nectar when I'm back in town. I still have a couple minutes left on this nice priest buff that someone gave me. 26 stamina is an extra 260 health. That's crazy. Pop the protection scroll and the int scroll. I'm going to use the sword and shield for a little bit here, just to mix it up. What's our mace skill at? 126 out of 145. Man, I love any time I get to fight demons or undead. Fire Scar Shrine. Exorcism just does so much damage, man. It does use like quite a bit of mana, but it is a really meaty attack that paladins get. I can probably skip past some of these guys. What's the rare here? Acrylis. I should add them all to the target macro, but honestly, I didn't think we were going to be here that long, but Acrylis, yeah. Getting some silk off of them, that's nice. Doesn't seem like the rare is up. That's Ilkrid right there. Ilkrid's Guardians. It's got me a little nervous. It sounds like he just summoned some pets. If it's not an instant cast, we're definitely gonna Hammer of Justice that, but wonder if I can pull these Fell Slayers and not pull him. Surely I can get this one when he roams over, and maybe even that one, but if they're attached to him, that's like a little worrisome. He doesn't have that much health. He himself is a humanoid, so I can't use exorcism on him, but his pets, I imagine, at least these, I can. When this thing patrols back over here, I'm going to try and pull it with a ranged exorcism. Rebuff while we wait for it to come back over here. I just needed to get like right around here, I think. Come on, just patrol a little bit. There. Oh. We got it without pulling. Now maybe I can even get this one. Worst case scenario, we'll Zerg this one down if we pull all three, and then I'll take care of his demon and then go for him. That's gotta be good, right? Yes, it is. Especially because their back is turned, so I think I have like a better chance at not social aggroing them. Just go with a flash. Should be fine. Yeah, our mana should be okay. I'm gonna let Consecrate and Red Aura kill his minion now and just focus on him. Ooh. Multiple Void Walkers. Sacrifice, Suffering, Consume Shadows, and Torment. Basically classic Warlock moves. Just take a peek around his lab. I wish this book was something that I could read. A lot of dead bodies around here though, huh? Damn. That one's kind of sick. In the mushroom like that. I guess these are all like sacrifices that he'd made. Damn. Right in the middle of the ritual. Alright, now we need to head back out and into this little valley here and get some of this stardust. This was pretty short-lived, unfortunately. Because any chance I get to use Exorcism, I am stoked. But yeah, this didn't last very long. Just check it over here real quick to see if the rare is up over here. Doesn't seem like it. Seems like it mostly spawns either up here with him or along this this ridgeway here. Yep. That's nothing. I could go back up north and check for the Pack Lord. We looked last time we played, and we were so interested because he can drop a nice necklace, which gives us 5 stamina, 3 agility. More health, more dodge chance. I'm a fan of that. Also more crit chance. And it could give us a helmet. Now it's leather, but it's better than nothing, right? And it is stamina and int, which int is actually pretty nice for us because it's just, you know, bigger mana pool. But fully buffed up with a nice priest buff, I have 1400 health right now. I'm pretty damn tanky. Copper. Yeah, I'll take a little more, I guess. Last time we played, we got that hulking shield. This thing looks so sick on a Dwarf Paladin, man. Unfortunately, we finally replaced our Bastion of Stormwind, but we're gonna keep that one forever as far as just like keeping it in the bank for aesthetic purposes and memories of the journey. Alright, let me take him out of the target macro. We'll keep Terrorwolf in because I do want to eventually go back up there at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna go back up there tonight, but at some point I'm gonna go back up there and check and see if he has spawned. spiders and wolves. Spiders are always a little sketchy to run from and / through, because most of them do have these like nets or webs or whatever, right, where they can just root you for like 10 seconds. Now as a paladin, of course, we have Blessing of Freedom, which is nice. That can break us out of that, but it does have a cooldown, so if you get hit with it and then another one webs you or whatever, you can only break out of one, right? The Ruins of Stardust. Now this is for Homeboy's daughter. I believe they're just all around this lake. Yep. It's these stardust-covered bushes. I don't mind taking on 2. I hit like a truck right now. Ah. I messed up my GCD there, but it's okay. We resisted the root. Alright, what do we need? 5 of these, right? Oh, almost got it off. Elemental, not demon or undead, so. Oh, sneeze real quick. Someone must be talking about me. No, my allergies have been bad since, honestly, past couple months they've been pretty rough. Nose is always itchy. I'm sneezing 100 times a day. Alright, got all the stardust. Let's go get Dal Bloodclaw's skull from this cave up here. Then we'll head to Delgrin. We'll turn that in as we head over to Talon and do Ruzel. Bring the Ring of Zoram to Talon near the Zoram Strand. Honestly, I'm going to bring this back to Pelturus because it's on the way, and he gives us a chain quest, the final chain quest to help cure his sick daughter. And then, once we come up here and get Dal Bloodclaw's skull, we should have mostly all of the western bit of Ashenvale explored, and we just need to get this eastern bit here, which most of this is horde controlled, but obviously we do have some business here. Renee's cleansing. Caneth is, there's this like little subsect of area that's like an alliance elven controlled region right around here. There's some rares I could search for, but most of this is like horde dominated, so, which means we're almost done with Ashenvale. Before we do Caneth's quest chains though, and these 2 here, I'll probably do Stone Talon and some other things first, and then come back here to truly finish up Ashenvale. Do you yet have the Stardust, Bale?
You gathered the dust. I will create a poultice from these. It should bring down Relara's fever. Thank you again, adventurer. Without your help, my child would surely perish.
Of course.
Relara...
Now hold on. Let's see what he does first. Pelturus places a poultice on Relara's brow. He breathes a sigh of relief. Does anything happen to her? Still nothing.
Relara's fever has passed, but
Oh,
she
good.
is still very weak. I do not believe time alone will give her back the strength she has lost. I believe it will take the power of a moonstone. We used to gather moonstones at Fallen Sky Lake to the southeast, until the Shade Thickets came. Their leader, a Shade Thicket oracle, gathered up all the fallen moonstones and hoards them. Now you must retrieve a moonstone from the oracle. And to do that, I fear that you must slay him.
From the Shade Thicket Oracle, we get a chest piece worth 23 silver. I don't really know if these are upgrades, honestly. We get 6 stamina, but we lose 4 strength. So I get even tankier, but I do lose some strength. I might take these, although... Yeah, I lose way too much armor switching out these shoulders. I was like, I could switch over to these shoulders here, get some bonus int, some spirit, gain 1 extra stamina, but I do lose 3 spirit, but in turn I also gain 4 int. I don't think that's worth it though. I think if I'm not going to use these bracers, I should take the chest piece for the money. Strength equals kill things faster, hit harder. Stamina equals higher health pool, more security, can pull more mobs at once. I'll decide when we finish the quest chain, I think, but for now let's head out of Ashnar and then up this path here to find Dal. Let me add him to the target macro. Target Dal Bloodclaw, what was his name? Yeah. That was very nice of her. She was like running the complete opposite direction. I hit her with a buff at the very last second. She's like, you know what? I'm returning the favor. She turns around. Okay, should be right around here is where we'll head in there. Once we get up there, I'll eat another goblin deviled clam. Now, Furbolg camps often have a lot of treasure around them or in them. Hopefully I didn't get myself stuck here. Okay, good. Maybe I can sneak around the back of this. Nice. Just switch between treasure and ore pretty consistently. Oh yeah, I remember doing Dal. I did Dal on my rogue as well, my horde rogue. The rare is Rorgish Chow. Copper, I'm gonna leave that. Let me add the rare in though. It's kind of a crazy name. Rorgish? Is that how you spell it? Chow? That's some tin though. Rorgishk. So we're at 9 iron bars. What do we need to make our helmet? 3 more, but I still need the citrine too. If I can't get the citrine by the time that I have... I mean, I guess I could make these pants. These pants are a big upgrade for me. I gain 1 extra strength. A decent bit more armor. Not a ton, but a decent amount. And 5 more stamina. I lose a little bit of agility though. The bracers are... no. They're not very good. They got a decent amount of armor on them. 6 more armor than what we have, but we would lose 5 stamina, so... or 5 strength, so no. Check for chests. there's Dal. There's a chest. See? Furbolgs, they love to stay around these chests. See if I can pull this guy a little bit out from the camp. I should really switch to my polearm here. They go into a rage after seeing a friend fall in battle, but then they don't mess with me. Alright, I pulled one of the others, which in turn pulled another one. I'm trying to pull him back a little bit. I don't want to run too far, though. Okay, this guy reset. That's good, actually. I'm so strong with all these buffs, it's insane. I got Thorns, Mark of the Wild, Priest buff, Scrolls going, my own buffs. I didn't eat a Deviled Clam though, so I could have even more health, but let's go ahead and do that real quick. When all is said and done, we have... Did we break 15? No, it's gonna be like 14, yeah, 1445, basically 1450. So pull these two and pull them back here. Save Hammer of Justice for the Shaman, because yep, I knew he was gonna Healing Wave. Get it at the last second. Alright, what's in the box? Garbage. 2 separate stacks of 4 lesser healing potions. Alright, Dal's kind of in the middle of a camp as well. So I'm either going to try and pull a few of these guys out, or he's going to get that off. Oh, now's the time. Wait, does he roam out of here? No way. Okay, I got a Shaman with him. Not the best. Just save my interrupt for the Shaman. Alright, that was a cakewalk. That was not bad. We are in combat. Don't move things in my bag. Check for ore. I want to check over here. I think, if I remember correctly, on my rogue there was some iron and tin and stuff along this side of the mountain, but I could be wrong. Like over there and stuff. Scroll of Spirit. Any chests over here, Rorgish over here, no. Alright, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, Broken Tooth is also up here, but... Wait. Copper, oh. So I was like halfway right. 3 bars from level 30, which is exciting because at 30 we get a lot of spells. Copper again. We get a lot of spells that we have already get upgraded, and then at 31 we get our next seal, which is Seal of Command. Very, very excited for that one. And we'll be probably like, I'll start practicing my seal twisting between Command and Righteousness. It really hasn't been worth seal twisting yet. Like, I guess I could, but I've just been saving my mana for healing. And even when I get Seal of Command, I might just wind up using that over Righteousness. I guess maybe it's for different scenarios. When I'm using my two-hander, I should use Seal of Command. When I'm using my one-hander, I should probably use Righteousness. Because I'm attacking faster, therefore I'm getting more procs out of the additional melee damage coming on those swings, but... yeah, I knew I was going to grab one of you. Alright, let's head to Delgrin. So yeah, our next 2 levels are pretty exciting, and then after our next 2 levels, things kind of get boring as far as big upgrades go. We do get 32 is pretty boring, honestly. 34, it's kind of exciting. We do get Divine Shield, which is like our best bubble. But we haven't really used bubble that much. I've been pretty good. Another rank in Flash of Light, another rank in Blessing of Wisdom. That's exciting. 38 is our next like big exciting milestone where we'll get Seal of Wisdom, which is another seal that I'll definitely want to consider using. We get Seal of Light next level, which is basically you have a chance to heal on your auto attacks. Pretty good for a fast weapon. Seal of Wisdom, obviously the opposite. You have a chance to restore mana on your attacks, which is really good for, you can drain your mana, pop on Seal of Wisdom, and then swing a bunch, and you'll restore a bunch of your mana. Really good for AoE farming things, right? We get Blessing of Light at 40. Place a blessing on a friendly target, increasing the effects of holy light spells used on the target by up to 210. I think you can put this on yourself. And the effect of Flash of Light used on the target by 60 lasts 5 minutes. Players may only have 1 blessing on them at a time. So yeah, it's just like a Blessing of Wisdom or whatever. It's basically just you'll receive more healing. So if I really wanted to, I could throw that on myself if I knew I was going to have to take on a lot of healing during a certain situation. Good day, Paladin. You look a bit shaken up, Bill. Are you well?
It was a grand thing you did today, adventurer. You should be quite proud of yourself for having faced down a warlock of such power. Now, let's see what we can learn from Ilkrud's writings.
So we could get another ring, but it's not as good as the rings that I'm currently wearing, so I'm going to take the Staff of the Purifier. It's a pretty cool staff. You can remove 1 disease from a friendly target every 5 minutes, but it only has 3 charges. Once you've used that 3 times, it's cooked. Because I guess this would be decent late game. Like, it could be used for like raid scenarios for healers that don't have a Purify. I guess they could like bring this in, switch to it, purify someone, and then switch off or whatever, but I'm mostly just going to take it for selling.
The writing of the orcs is little better than the scribblings of a child. Many of my orders scoffed when I chose to learn their tongue, but I have found it beneficial to gain further understanding of my enemies.
Interesting, he
From
learned
Ilkrud's
Orcish.
scribblings, it appears that Athricus still possesses 2 soul gems, and they are being held in Nightrun and Saturnar, satyr-held areas in northeast Ashenvale. Be careful out there, adventurer. The satyr's blood-soaked temples can be unsettling even for a seasoned adventurer such as yourself.
Wait, Athricus? Is that the rare up there? No, Acrylis is the rare, okay.
Delgrin has asked me to deliver messages and supplies to Sentinel Starbreeze in Aberdeen, but I am loath to leave on my own. Dangerous foes operate in the forest, and I do not wish to risk letting these supplies and information fall into the wrong hands. If you and others could act as my guards, I could leave now. With your protection, I have no doubt that we can see these goods safely to Aberdeen.
So I have to take him to Aberdeen, but I do get the Everglow Lantern. This thing's pretty cool looking as far as like visual items that I'd want to keep. especially for the role play that I'm going for of having this guy be a mountaineer when he hits 60 and retire. I don't think I'm heading to Aberdeen right now. We'll hold off on this until later. Let's go talk to Talon. I don't think this is too tricky either. I think we did that on my rogue, but I could be wrong about that. I think there's a horde equivalent. I think what we'll do is we'll do Talon's last quest here and then escort him to Aberdeen, and I can hearth back. At that point, we might put a pause on Ashenvale and head down to Stone Talon and start working on the stuff that we have to do in Stone Talon, reclaiming the Charred Veil, getting these crystallized scales, talking to Ziz, doing Gorenzo, turning in this for Gaxim. And then soon I will be 30, which means I get another point in Consecrate, and obviously a bunch of different spells, another Holy Light, Seal of Light. I think I'd be comfortable taking on Piznik's quest then. Once I get that next point in Consecrate, so I have, you know, better AoE potential, but that cave was dicey, man. That cave was dicey. That was the first time in the challenge where I really thought we might die, and if I didn't play it the way that I played it, we were definitely dead. I was out of mana. A whole other wave was about to spawn. I had respawns coming up soon. Patrols were coming back. It was messy, man. It was messy. I noticed it, and I was like, we need a bubble now. I mean, we need a hearth now. We didn't even bubble. Thankfully, I didn't bubble, because if I did, you can't hearth. Which I still haven't tested, but that's everything that I've read says that you can't bubble hearth in hardcore. It would make paladins, like, really broken, which they're already pretty damn strong, but...
I fear the ancient statuette's secrets will remain forever hidden, unless you find the key to its ancient lock. That key is a ring, the Ring of Zoram. It belonged to the rulers of this city before the waves of the Sundering drowned it. For years, the ring was lost, but the Naga have recently found it. Their leader, Ruzul, dwells on an isle on the northern edge of Zoram. Please, adventurer, retrieve the ring for me.
We get the Robes of Antiquity. 2 int, 8 spirit. Pretty good priest robes, but... Okay, Ruzul is all the way up here. At this point, we're 10, 11 levels over most of these Naga, so we'll just try and skip them. I guess being a Dwarven rogue would be kind of nice because you can find treasure and see where all these lockboxes are and just save yourself the grief. Okay, someone's been here recently. What's the rare up here? Lady Vespia. Okay, she can kind of be anywhere. Oh. An actual chest, and someone left it, which means they probably already been in it. Their bags were full or something. Or we got lucky and it just respawned. But chances are there's going to be like a piece of meat in here or something. Yeah, haunch of meat and 2 mana potions, no coins. Someone's definitely been in there before. They left me with 26 copper. At least we reset it. Get rid of the haunch of meat. Get rid of the melon juice. Get rid of the cornbread. Not too pressed about it. The potions, I'll sell those. I've got the bag space to hold them for right now, at least. Seems like no Lady Vespia. I mean, she could be up here. Let's keep it in the target. Oh, it's a Tauren. I don't think I can buff her, unfortunately. Shamanita. I'll help her out, even though she doesn't need my help, just to show a sign of good faith. Nice.
Farewell.
That's so, I love stuff like that. So wholesome. Get her hand with that real quick. She saluted me with respect. I saluted her with respect. There's Ruzel. Pretty sure we did Ruzel on our rogue. She's followed by 2 mobs, which they're easy for us right now, but I should fully buff up. Go for the Sea Witch first. She casts Lightning Bolt. What does she cast? She's a warrior. Interesting. Would have pegged her as a caster. Tin back here too. Perfect. Big hits. There's the Ring of Zoram. It's a 4-piece, baby. Huge. Another small lustrous pearl. I have 12 of these now. Alright, we'll head back to Talon. That'll be the end of this quest chain. Best way I found to fix the sheath bug is target another mob and then act like you're going to attack it, and you can detarget it. Let me check and see how risky is this quest. Supplies to Aberdeen. It does say it's an escort quest generally considered not safe for hardcore, is responsible for ending many runs. The NPC is very fragile, can die almost instantly if you don't immediately grab aggro or heal him. There's multiple mobs. I think we'll be fine. It says 3 to 4 satyrs and casters. Level 20 to 24. There's a video on it. Let me watch that real quick. Hopefully there's no audio as soon as I click on this thing. Alright, cool. I muted it. Let me just take a peek at what it looks like. Oh, bro, this is not bad at all. Well, so far, this is just the beginning of it, I guess. Let me continue to watch. It's a bunch of level, like, 18s and 19s. Couple horde scouts. Whoops. It's just 3. Okay, we can handle that. What else is there? Then some satyrs towards the end. What is it, 3 satyrs? Stop doing that. It is said that the Ring of Zoram is the key to any lock within the city. Do you have it, Bale?
You found the ring. Thank you, adventurer. Please take this as payment and know that your deeds today will remain forever in my memory.
Why is this quality so bad? I think we'll be okay. Oh, there's 4 satyrs. Couple level 24s. We're gonna give it a try. Plus, I don't have to take them all the way to Aberdeen. It seems like you just have to get them to the entrance of Darkshore, and then you're good. And then we can hearth back. I think I'm just gonna head to Stone Talon afterwards. Worst case scenario, I mean, I have Bubble, I'll fully buff up before I do it. I wish I had that Priest buff from earlier, but I'll use the scrolls that I have, Strength and Spirit. I still have a little bit of time left with this Mark of the Wild, but it's going to be gone soon. I mean, I have Restorative Bombs, big potions. We'll drink a big Rumsies, I think. Let's go ahead and fully buff up. Definitely want Righteous Fury here. I never thought about it, but Righteous Fury is actually kind of nice to have, even if I'm not doing dungeons or group content, for quests like this, where I'm escorting a NPC, and I want to keep the aggro off of them because they're very fragile. It's actually pretty good for quests like this, I think. For the start of this quest, I'm probably going to want to use... Okay, let's go.
Delgrin has asked me to deliver messages and...
We've already listened to it, so I get to just skip that. We must move quickly. Aberdeen isn't too far away, but many enemies lurk in the forest. Yeah, for the start of this, I'm probably going to want to use the spear and just try and kill the mobs as fast as possible, my polearm. And then towards the end, I might switch to the sword and the shield. 1300 health. We're pretty good. I keep a star on him just to see where he is in the chaos. Try and save my stone form for the very last wave of them. Oh, he's doing Kerlonian. Oh, we can get a buff from him. You're good, bro. Give me a priest buff. Oh, bro, no priest buff? I did not mean to do that. Oh, thank you. Whoops. Give me a priest buff, bro. Thank you.
May your generosity be returned to you 100-fold. Thanks a lot.
I'm coming, buddy. Just wait for me. Here come the horde. There's no way they're gonna help me the whole way. Nah, they're not gonna. Come on. Just hold on, Pharaoh. Hold on. He's outrunning me. Thank you, kind elf. These guys are my goats. Holy shit. My great friends. I appreciate the help. Oh yeah. Who hasn't been buffed yet? You got a might. You got a wisdom. You need a wisdom. Safe travels. Alright, we have one more wave. What nice people. They made the start of this easy, I'll tell you that. This is the hardest part right here, though. Coming up, at least. But we have everything. He is very squishy. 484 health. Bro, you are a piece of printer paper. Good lord. They buffed me up, though. Gave me a power word fortitude, thorns, mark of the wild. Holy. I got my rumsies on. I've got 3 times this guy's health. Holy shit. Oh, I can actually... Oh, I can give him... Okay. We give him might, so he hits harder. We give ourselves wisdom. I know that the mobs are, like, right around here, so right before that, I'll pop my seal. Like, right around... now. That way my mana regen starts kicking in. These 3 again. Alright, I think I have all their aggro. Alright, we got the pet. I thought it was 4, but... Yo, homie? Dude, what was I worried about? Nice. Protect Pharaoh Iron Hand. Complete. And then I just head back to Delgrin. Are you good? Are you good? Is he just gonna run all the way? Can I just leave him now? Okay. Oh, well. He doesn't say anything afterwards? He's not like, thanks for the help? Thanks for getting me to my destination? Nothing? Alright, well, I was gonna hearth, but let's just run it back. When I turn these 2 quests in, we will hit 30, which is exciting. I also got a hulking cloak. Eh. It would match the hulking shield, but... I actually think I prefer the cloak that we have on right now. 3 stamina, 3 spirit versus 3 stamina, 1 strength. I get 2 more armor from the heavy runed cloak as well. It's crazy how it's raining in Darkshore, but not in Ashenvale. Yeah, we're probably not going to have too much time to do anything else tonight. So, actually what I think we'll do is... It's kind of awkward timing. I mean, I will hit 30. Maybe we just head back to Ironforge real quick, empty out the bags, and then hearth back here. That's probably what we'll do. I'll run to Ashtranar instead of hearthing from Maestra's Post. We'll run. I'll catch a flight to Alberdine. I'll pause. We'll catch a boat to Menethil, and then from Menethil we'll fly to Ironforge. we'll go ahead and get some crafting done, reorganize the bags, get our training, and then I'll hearth back to Ashenvale. And then tomorrow, when I start it back up, we'll head to Stone Talon. We'll do this quest. There's 2 chains on that, killing some harpies and stuff like that. Get the crystallized scales. There should be a good bit of tin and iron down here in this valley. Excited for that. As well as we'll take on Ziz, his chain quest, and try and get revenge for Piznik here. Talk to Gaxum as well. Knock out Stone Talon. And once we get this explored, that's all of Stone Talon explored. So that's done. Like we said, Ashenvale's almost done. Darkshore's done. As far as exploration, Teldrassil's done. Quest and exploration. Darkshore's done. Quest and exploration. Ironically, the Barrens pretty much done as far as quests, not exploration. We still have some stuff to explore down south, but done Moreau. Quests and exploration done, minus Ironforge. There's some quests that we're getting from Ironforge still. Loch Modan, a little bit of exploration, a little bit of quests left. The wanted quests, I could probably do these now at 30. I might try and take them on next time I'm back around this side of the world. Wetlands, not done with the exploration, not done with the quests. Still have some business here. Westfall, quests and exploration done. Elwyn, quests and exploration done. Red Ridge, still have some things to do here as well. So, alright, supplies to Aberdeen.
You have done well today, adventurer. The items we sent to aid Aberdeen will be of immediate use in dealing with the dark threats that infest the forest. Take these with my heartfelt thanks.
So we get a really cool offhand item that heals the target for 135 to 165. 30-minute cooldown, no charges on this thing, plus 3 spirit. It's not a shield, but it is a cool cosmetic item. And we get half a gold. That's crazy. And that alone makes us hit 30. Yes. We're officially at our halfway mark. That's exciting. And with that, we get another point in deflection. We have this maxed out. Now next level, we get Seal of Command. Very cool. And of course, we learn what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new spells here. Damn. Whew, to learn everything, it would cost us 6 gold. We have 10 right now, but the spells that we are going to learn, it's going to cost us what? I think 5.5 is what we said. 5.62 exactly. Consecrates 2 silver. We're going to learn Devotion Aura just in case. It's nice to have the bonus armor and stuff. Divine Intervention just to have as like a cool little roleplay ability. I'll never use it. I'm never going to get any symbols of divinity just so I can't accidentally click it, because it will kill you. This will kill you right away. We get a new rank in Holy Light. That's exciting, which means I'm probably going to start downranking some ranks of Holy Light. We get another point in Lay on Hands, which means when I use Lay on Hands, I actually get some mana back. I don't have to worry about using all of my mana. So the play with Lay on Hands is going to be completely drain your mana bar until you're down to like 3% mana or whatever, using self-heals, bubble, all that stuff. And then afterwards, Lay on Hands, you'll go back to full health. You'll actually get some mana back to start healing again. Like, that's so good, bro. That's so good. And then, of course, the best spell of all, Seal of Light. That's one that I'm very excited for. Alright, let's turn this into Renee. I think that's the last of her quest chains. Sell all this junk, see how much gold we get for it. The Furbolg's corruption has caused Ashenvale to become a fraction of its former glory.
Well done, adventurer. We are under constant threat from the Furbolg. Hopefully this will keep them at bay for a bit longer.
Nice, we get 2 more restorative bombs, which we've talked about before. It is pretty nice to have. I'm going to buy some new sweet nectar here. Everything else is a keep. No. Sell this stuff. And, alright, like I said, I'm going to fly. I'm going to catch the boat from Aberdeen to Menethil. I'll resume when we touch down in Ironforge, and we'll go over getting our training, do some crafting real quick, and then we'll hearth back here and get ready to call it a night here. So, I'll see you guys just a little bit. Alright, gamers, we are just about to touch down here in Ironforge. Let's go ahead and... what do we want to do? Need to put a lot of this stuff up in the bank. First things first, let's get our training. Let's go ahead and spend the money. Seems like we have some new quests here, but obviously we're going to hold off on those. We'll get our training first, swing by the bank, drop off what we need, get out what we need, and then make a bunch of bronze, smelt down this iron. I think we said last time I'm going to try and make some of the battle axes with the remaining bronze that I have, just to try and get out of the bronze era for good. Because it's either the axes or the gauntlets. And with the gauntlets I have to spend silver bars, and they don't sell for that much. They only sell for 9, call it 10 silver. The battle axes sell for, call it 25 silver, right? So I only use a little more bronze, but I make more in the long run. Well, do I really? Because I have to spend 5 silver on the strong fluxes. Let's see. 8 and 8, 16. So for 2 pairs of gloves, I basically make 1 axe. I don't need the, I don't need the coarse grinding stone, but I might as well use it before I am out of it, right?
The light be with you, adventurer. How can I help you?
Okay, we're learning Consecration rank 2.
Watch your back.
I can now downrank it if I want. It's a lot cheaper.
The light be with you, adventurer. How can I help you?
Holy Light rank 5. Each spell's actually discounted because we came to Ironforge where I am, I think, honored, right? Yeah, looks like honored. Holy Light rank 4. Lay on Hands rank 2. Seal of Light rank 1. Devotion Aura rank 4. And Divine Intervention, rank 1. That's all our training. Takes us all the way down to, call it 6 gold after all that. Let's put all this stuff on the bars and figure out where I'm going to put it. So I think how I want to do this is 101, 116. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Yep, that's rank 2. That's the one that gives me my mana back. So I think I want to have rank 4 here, just in case I want to down rank the heal a little bit. And then rank 5 obviously is going to be the one that I use on my heal bot. Which I'm probably going to have to reload this now that I think about it. Yeah, gonna have to reload this. Heal bot. I guess I could start using shift modifiers on it too, but really I don't really need to, honestly. What does rank 3 look like? 167 to 196. At that point I might as well just use my flash of light, I feel like. Okay, put the pearl up. We'll take out the leather for now, just in case I want to use it. Save one of these bad boys just for a placeholder. Take out everything for now. Yeah, I think that's good. Put another one of the cosmetic items up. And the Bastion of Stormwind. Do I really want to keep the welding shield? I think that's more of like an engineer's item. I'll go ahead and actually sell that. Oh wait, put this bag up as well. And now we have a stack of 20 silk. I haven't really been using the wool, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take one stack out, leave the other stack. We'll make some bandages with these and sell them. Thank you, sir. For now, I can put these two up and save myself some bag space as well. Wait. And then a mana on ourselves, of course. All right. Okay, I don't think we're forgetting anything. Start with the iron. Sell that welding shield. Go ahead and real quick make 3 more of these bad boys. I'll have an excess one for tomorrow when I play. Get the rest of that copper out. Then the tin, and then we can make, what, 26 more bronze bars, which is like 1 or 2 more axes if I want to get the axes. How much? Well, I'll check in just a second. If it requires strong flux, 18 silver to make those axes is not worth it, especially for all the bronze, and I think it does require strong flux. Yeah, it definitely does. Okay, the axes are not worth it. It takes 18 silver just on the strong flux alone, and it only vendors for like 25. Makes 7 silver an axe, not including the price of the bronze, which if I just sell the bronze as is, I get 10 silver a stack. Good lord, bro. Oops. Yeah, I thought the axes were more profitable, but I didn't realize strong flux is 18 silver each, and that's with our dwarven discount. That is criminal. That is criminal, sir. Oh no. Seems like our human orphan whistle is actually gonna finally expire. Okay, so that leaves us with 4 copper bars left over. I'll probably just sell those. Alright, I can make 4 gauntlets. I like the sound of the hammering that he and I are doing together. If I do have some extra points left over that I could get from bronze, I might just make some of the axes, and we won't get the biggest profit, but it's worth the points at least, and I'll make something, I guess. But yeah, it is strong flux, which is like, ugh. 179. Does it go green on 180? It doesn't even go green on 180. Crazy. And the axe isn't green either. Wow. Okay. Well then I'll tell you what. Let's save the rest of this coarse grinding stone for possibly, I think gold keys, right? No, we need heavy for that. Silver keys is rough. I can't, what's in the middle? Do I just make, I might make some coarse sharpening stones. I guess make one more set of the gloves. And then we're gonna make some axes. Oh, I didn't get a point on 180. It did go green. Yeah, it did go green on 180. Damn, okay. Is that the end to the Bronze Era? I think so.
I hope you didn't come all the way to the Great Forge just to stay warm. Speak up, lad. Tell me what it is I can do for you.
So now we can learn the green iron hauberk and the glint steel dagger for now. You know what, just spend the money. What do we need for the hauberk? Some jade, some moss agate, and the green leather armor, which I can't get. I have to be a leather worker to get this, and I can't get it from someone else. So this is one that we're never going to make, unfortunately. Looks like we're going to be making mostly bracers in order to level up our skill. And one pair of leggings and one helmet for us ourselves, obviously. Everything else is just cooked as far as what could I spend my bronze on? I think we're out of Bronze Era finally. 6 for 10 here. This might be the most profitable thing that I can make. I can make 13 of these bad boys. Remember, a stack of 20 bronze goes for 10 silver, so if I make 6, 12, 18, 3 pants goes for 30 silver. And I can make 3 pairs of pants for each stack that I have, so actually gonna make some decent money off this. Call it, we're at 5 gold before we sell all these. We'll see what we make off this. I didn't even use the leather. So at this point, I guess I could sell the leather. I thought I'd be using more leather in blacksmithing than I am, but it's not that much. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't make the axes. I'm gonna make more money just making these rough bronze leggings. The shoulders don't sell for that much. They require a coarse grinding stone and a shadow gem. The leggings are only 1 more bronze piece, don't require any of that extra stuff, and sell for double the price. It's insane. The chest is 1 more bronze bar and it sells for less. Alright, so after all those leggings, we made gold and a half, just about. Alright, let's make the bandages and then we'll go back to the bank, drop off the last little bits of this stuff that we have. Still gonna keep a max stack of leathers just in case I need them for something later. Obviously 1 stack of light, 1 stack of medium, 1 stack of heavy as I get it. But once we're done with the wool, I'll probably just go ahead and get rid of that. Keep the silk for now though. I got a couple points out of first aid here. Can I make it to 165? No, of course. But we make another 10 silver off that. Not bad. I think what we're going to do as far as the different types of like bars that we can hold, I think I'm going to keep 20 of each after I'm done with them. So at this point I'll keep a stack of 20 of this copper for when I find more tin so I can make more bronze. I'll keep a 20 stack of copper, 20 stack of bronze, but now we're onto iron. We're officially onto iron. And of course, it's still good to get the copper and the tin because I can make money off of it, right? Like I can just make more of those pants like we just did, and you know, make a decent chunk of change just by selling that shit. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to get it at this point. All right, last but not least, I guess we'll make the last heavy grinding stone. I think I'm officially done with the coarse grinding stones. I think I can make sharpening stones at this point. Yep. These are the throwaways, these are the big boys. Even though it's one weapon damage, it's not going to make that much of a difference. Just how I'm going to look at it. And you know what? Get rid of the wool. We have bag space again. Beautiful. Another stack of 10 of these bad boys. Maybe we'll get some more points out of it. Another point right there, 165. Maybe tomorrow afternoon I'm high enough level now to go into the Shimmering Flats and get that kid his ice cream right before the event ends. I'm gonna try and make a personal note to remember, but I might forget, honestly. Alright, let's go ahead and earth. All my pretty little buffs are gone. We hit 168 in our first aid off wool. It's not bad. More importantly, we spent a lot of our money on training, and now we don't have to worry about that, and we're at 6.5 gold. Next level, I could skip all this stuff. It wouldn't be the end of the world. I do want to get the frost resist just to have all the auras, at least at rank 1. Blessing of Might, I'm not really using it, but I also kind of still want to get it for other people that I come across and I want to bless them. The next level that is going to require some money is 34, so at 34 I want every spell here for myself. Seal of Righteousness, Flash of Light, Divine Shield, Blessing of Wisdom, all very good. All things that I'm going to be using. And then, of course, like we said, next level we get Seal of Command, which is an exciting level. But all right, guys, for now, we're going to call this one here. We will continue tomorrow early in the afternoon. I have to work tomorrow night, so probably try and do an episode before that and then work. And then when I get back, gym. And then after the gym, try and hit one more. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.